Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to Sneaker Stories. As always, I'm your host Chris Jack. Today, an incredible pair of Nike Dunk Lows, the Medium Curries. Without further ado, let's check them out. Alright, so this particular pair caught everyone by surprise. There was no official build-up to a release here in South Africa, and all of a sudden they released at Nike stores in Waterfront, Canal Walk, Gateway, clearly somewhere in Joburg as well, and the market was kind of not necessarily flooded with them, but there were a lot of them available. And then to our surprise, we had a look to StockX and all of that. The values of the particular pair were absolutely crazy, between $350 to $500 per pair, making this one of the more valuable dunks to release as part of the slew of different dunks that have released, including the University Las Vegas's, these black and white joints. There's just been a whole bunch of different dunks lately. This medium curry version over here uses a variety of different suede links throughout the upper of the shoe, and it just makes it that much more desirable, not just from a colorway perspective, but also from a material perspective as well. This is one of those shoes that's just going to sit well over a long period of time and be a very sought after colorway, at least in my opinion. Now from an outsole perspective, just a standard tonal brown color over here with the Nike swoosh logo here in the midfoot of it. The rest of the outsole midsole combination is very much the same as what you get on all dunks. However, they've used a kind of off-white creamy sail color here in the midsole, or majority of the midsole portion. And moving into the upper of the shoe, this is where it really gets the premium nature, I guess, with the materials. As mentioned earlier in the review, you do have varied length suedes used throughout the upper of the shoes. So starting in the back around the heel section over here, you've got quite a long hair rough suede there, which is done in that sort of curryish or medium curry color, which I think is what they're referring to with medium curry at least, and that obviously wraps around the heel section to the medial side of the shoe, and then follows through with a bit of a shorter head suede around the eyelet section of the shoe, and then kind of a medium length suede in and around the toe box section all the way into the lateral side. Now the base patches on here, including the toe box and that quarter panel, and on the high section of the heel, are done in a light sort of gray color. I think that would maybe be the fossil color. It's not really sail. I think the sail's more what you see in the midsole and the laces, and potentially this kind of swoosh color. Now the lower panels on the shoe, including the toe box over here, which is a perforated toe box of course, also done in a very short hair suede, is represented here in the toe box, the quarter panel just underneath the swoosh, and then the highlighted sections around the heel section as well, and then the same on the medial side. The swoosh overlay on both sides of the shoe is done in a lighty sort of creamy brown color, and that's highlighted with white stitching as well. From a tongue perspective, a standard nylon tongue over here, done in a very light cream color or sail, and then at the top of the tongue you've just got the Nike swoosh logo, which has been embroidered in that medium sort of curry color on that white overlay. Now from a lacing perspective, only one set of laces provided with these. They are a very light creamy sail color. They are really awesome laces. It's going to be very difficult to show you on camera, but they've kind of got this different stitch pattern that runs throughout, and it really picks up nicely on light. It's not like a 3M thing. It's just like you have to really see it in person to understand it. Now moving inside of the shoe, the sock liner is just kept that darker brown color, and that wraps into the insole of the shoe as well, which if I can get it out, which is kind of glued in there. There we are. That is just the same color throughout with the Nike swoosh logo in the heel. Final detail in the heel section of the shoe, the embroidery here is super tight in that dark brown color with the Nike word mark, just done on that lighter brown overlay patch in the heel. Now from a sizing point of view, I do have a true size UK 9 here, and they fit me absolutely perfectly. I don't find any sort of tightness in any particular areas. That said, I do know other people who have the shoe who at their true to size have not really been able to fit in it, or they did not find them comfortable, and most of the tightness was in the toe section. So I don't know if it's just like a quality control thing between different pairs, and some of them are a little bit tighter towards the front of the shoe. But the unfortunate part about this particular release, at least here in South Africa from what I've seen, is they did not come in half sizes. So you either have to go like your true to size or a full size down, and I do suspect if you do go full size down, they are definitely going to be too tight for you. If you go full size up from your true to size, they're more than likely going to be too big for you. So maybe it's just a case of getting your true to size or whatever your normal dunk low size is and just wearing them in. As always, if you do have an opportunity to try these on, and you do have that opportunity here at Story Cape Town, our premium experience marketplace, based here in Cape Town at 166 Bait and Crack Street, or on www.story.capetown to basically try these on before you buy to make sure you're getting the right size for you. Now, from a price point perspective, the retail on this premium version was 2,299 Rand. However, as mentioned earlier in the review, the resale prices of these are really high, currently sitting between $350 to $500 a pair. Locally speaking, the resale on this particular pair can be anywhere between 5,500 to 7,500 Rand depending on size. But that's it for this review of the Nike Dunk Low Premium Medium Curries. I hope you guys have found it helpful, enjoyable. If you do have any further questions, you know where to drop them down there in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please do me the favor, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe right here for more content like this down the line. But that's all from me for today, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.